Danny Shapiro, everybody. I was speaking with Danny before this event, and he told me of a wonderful experience with a major manufacturer on a test track, a racetrack, and there was no driver. They were going nearly 100 miles an hour, weaving through cones. Now there was somebody there just in case something went wrong, but nothing went wrong. They were racing by a computer. To paraphrase an old commercial from years ago, the actor Avery Brooks saying, "It's the year 2014, where are the flying cars?" 50 years ago, Life magazine promised us flying cars. If you look up in the sky, you don't see flying cars. But no, maybe there's something even better. No, our cars don't fly, but they do talk to us, and we talk to them. And eventually, we'll get to a point where we simply tell our cars where we want to go, and they will take us there. As we sit back, read, surf the web, write, eat, maybe even sleep. But they will get us there faster and safer than ever before. Again, one of the purposes of the main event is to acknowledge the work of aspiring designers. So we now call on Lon Zaback to present the Designing for the Future Awards. Mr. Zaback is Creative Operations Manager for Ford America's Design. He's responsible for coordinating design events, communications, and resource management, including Ford Design's recruiting efforts. He began his career with Ford Motor Company in 1993. Prior to his current role, he functioned as design manager, responsible for the interior design of key Ford and Lincoln products, including the Ford Taurus and Lincoln MKS. His automotive career began as a creative designer at automotive supplier ASC, where he developed specialty vehicles for several automotive manufacturers. And prior to Ford, he worked at Evans and Sutherland Computer Corporation, where he pioneered 3D digital design, modeling, and rendering. Mr. Zaback is a 1988 graduate of the College for Creative Studies in Detroit and has a bachelor's degree in transportation design. Please welcome Lon Zaback.
Thank you so much. I'd like to welcome all of our colleagues, LTU alumni, and students here tonight. I'm excited to be here again this year for the third year in a row to present the Ford and Lawrence Technology 2014 Designing for the Future competition. This is the third year, as I said, that we've joined together with Lawrence Technology to support this competition by providing scholarships and funds for the winners. Of course, Ford's history with Lawrence Tech goes back to Henry Ford and the founding of the school. Ford continues to strengthen that bond through support of LTU's transportation program. We've hired several of the program's graduates, which we're very excited about. And many of the instructors and are also Ford professionals and retired Ford professionals. For those of you who may not be familiar, the Designing the Future competition is an internet-based competition launched globally each year by Keith Nagara. The goal is to attract the best graduating high school students and transferring college students. So let's get to this year's competition. So the project brief for this year was to put the fun into functional. So participants were asked to consider global markets and design a small sport utility in the tradition of classic Ford Bronco for the year 2025. Participants were required to use images and keywords to illustrate their market research, just like professionals do, to understand the customer background, and to explain their design inspiration. Designers were given the option of creating an automotive product or a industrial design product. So the prize, over $100,000 in scholarships awarded to the winners to attend LTU's design programs. Very impressive. And this is a touchy computer up here. This is about a $25,000 increase over last year's available funds. So I'd like to give a round of applause to LTU for pulling this off. So, is the program working? Absolutely. The competition continues to be successful, promoting Lawrence's program around the globe. This year, we had entries from 33 countries, over 250 applications, and 70% of those applications are coming from outside the U.S. So it's a hugely successful program for getting LTU's name known out around the world. In fact, 2 of the winners from last year's competition are now enrolled as students at LTU. Dylan Schmidt from Illinois and Tamilia Abuzarides from Russia have come to the school this year, so clearly the program's working for us and giving the school an international reputation, which is fantastic. Before we get to the winners, I'd like to invite Dr. Maud Gill, President of Lawrence Technological University, and Mr. Leroy, Dean of the College of Architecture and Design, to join me up on stage to hand out the awards. A round of applause. Mr. Montgill is the president of Lawrence Technological University, and Glenn Leroy is the dean of the College of Architecture and Design. LTU's transportation and industrial design programs are housed within that college. And since its inception, LTU and the College of Architecture and Design have been among the primary sponsors of the main event. So we thank them for their support. And now to get to our winners. In third place this evening, we have a tie for third place this evening. Savio Thomas from India and Mauricio Velez from Florida. Savio already holds an engineering degree. He impressed us with his research into the Ford brand DNA and his ability to capture that in his themes. He also clearly is not afraid to use color, as you can see in his a rainbow of colors in his sketches. Mauricio is also not afraid to use color with his yellow entry. At 17 years old, Mauricio impressed us. He will graduate from Dash High School in Florida this year. We're impressed with the maturity of his proposal, his ideation process, and clear visual communication. Mauricio is here tonight, so I'd like to welcome him to the stage to receive his award. In second place tonight, I should mention, by the way, that the judging for the awards were myself, Keith Nagara, who's the head of the program, and also Doug Gafka, who runs the senior program at LTU and is also retired Ford chief designer. In second place tonight is Andrew Niemeyer. Andrew is a high school senior from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Andrew's incorporation of electronic motors and hydrogen power into the design goes beyond the norm and showcases his understanding of design DNA, and also has a sense of the impact on the environment. We were impressed with his artistry, his ability to draw complex perspectives. Andrew is also here tonight, so please welcome him to the stage to receive his award. First place winner tonight is Sergey Karlin. Sergey is currently a student at Moscow State University of Applied Arts, is eager to come to LTU to study transportation design. We were impressed with the creativity and featuring of the Ford brand and the professionalism of Sergey's proposal. Unfortunately, Sergey was unable to make it here from Russia this evening. But while he couldn't be here tonight, we hope to see him at LTU in the fall. Please congratulate all of our winners. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to all the award winners. It's wonderful. Our next award will be presented by Andre Clemons, the Next Generation of Design Innovation Award. Mr. Clemons is responsible for CATIA design at Dassault Systemes, North America. A Detroit native, Dre was an early pioneer in virtual design and styling, Class A surfacing, visualization, reverse engineering, and rapid prototyping. His professed vision has always been the advancement of design through technology, which he has advocated to both students and industry leaders. Please welcome the original Dr. Andre Clemons.
Good evening. On behalf of Dassault Systems, it's truly an honor to be here with you and present the next generation of Design Innovation Award. In 2013, LTU became the first university in North America to go live with the 3D Experience platform in its industrial design and product design programs led by the professors of Jason Rzucidlo and Derek English. So during the year, we look at the students' work to see how they perform. We're gauging them and seeing how they create, how creative they are, which is a requirement from design, number one. Also, we look at how they innovate, not only just by putting new products and new automotive ideas together, but how they innovate with methods, methodology, and so on. The next thing is how they adopt technology. At Dassault, we're all about technology in the future. So you have to see if they're technical, can they understand, can they adopt what's new under the pressures of getting the deadlines done, the projects done for their professors. Are they motivated? Meaning, do they go beyond what the classroom requirements are? Do they spend extra time in the studios? I spend a lot of late nights there with the students, talking with them, working with them and helping them solve their problems and issues. And now at Dassault, with the whole concept of working together and having collaborative design and working and bringing your energy together and synergizing as one and allowing each other to share ideas rather than keep things secret. It's very important to see that advances our whole field entirely. The last thing, which I look for this year to find the next generation of design innovator, was his leadership. And so his or her leadership, and that's what we look for today and this year for the next Design Innovator Award winner. I want to show you a sneak peek of some of the work that was done. Right, so you saw new technology there that's being introduced to the industry as we speak. So help me, please join me in welcome to the stage our 2014 Next Generation of Design Innovation Award winner for his leadership of the Jeep Guardian team, Emilio Feliciano. And I'd like to also ask that his teammates, Michael Levitch, Stephen Liu, and Tyler Russell join him on stage as he receives this award for their extensive work and collaboration throughout the year.